Well, that is the man of the moment, Craig Breen, heading in to the lunchtime service here on Saturday at Rally Sweden. Craig Breen on the stages this morning has been quite magnificent. He was third quickest through the opening stage. He was then fastest in the longest stage of the day. Breen has extended his lead at the front. This is what he told us earlier on.
There was still some doubt after yesterday. You know, there was still, even I suppose my own head, you never really know how much of benefit you're getting in a road position until you're racing your competitors in a similar place. So it was a nice little confirmation this morning that we are on a good pace, we are on a good level, and we're just trying to keep that going now.
Tell me about that wee conversation you had just before the end of stage 10 with James.
I was just taking it all in, to be honest with you. It was just the most beautiful, crisp, dry morning. The way the sun was shining down through the forest. You're barreling down at nigh on 200 kilometers an hour, and that's, for me anyway, that's the pinnacle of rallying. That's what we all do. It is to have that buzz and that feeling of the speed. So it was something special. Yeah.
Well, Craig Breen certainly answering a lot of questions with his pace out there this morning. He had a good road position yesterday. He made the most of it. But this morning, in an even fight with everyone else, he has been quite magnificent. The man behind him has been equally magnificent. Oyt Tanak, handful of seconds behind Craig Breen. But do you know what? Well, you tell me. Is he a happy man?
The risks I'm not really able to take, as I'm not fully on control, so this way it's not working out. You normally lose more time than you win hitting the snowbanks, and like I said, I'm doing every stage I can, so it's been all maximum so far, so there is no more coming.
So Tanak still very, very much in the fight for the win here, even although he doesn't sound overly happy with the way things are going. Now, Esa-Pekka Lappi was right there at the start of the day. He made some changes overnight to try and find a little extra pace this morning. Did they work?
It's funny to think actually like this, because the gap, if you think about seconds per kilometer, is really minimal. But still, yeah, you're right. Then for the last stage of the loop, we went back to the direction where we were yesterday, and then we were not the fastest, but not too much off the pace again. So yeah, but we needed to try. I wanted to find more performance, we couldn't find, so that's our speed now.
Well, for sure, Esa-Pekka Lappi will be hoping that the changes he makes during service can give him the pace that we saw from him yesterday, because he's got none other than our world champion, our boy wonder, Kalle Rovanperä, hunting him down. Rovanperä just 10 or so seconds behind Lappi.
Yeah, the morning was good. Not really so good feeling with the car, but like I saw, not everybody had a good feeling. It was a bit struggle for many guys, so for me also. But for the last stage, I found a bit something from the setup, and hopefully we can take it to the afternoon also.
Well, it's all looking enormously interesting at the head of the field, isn't it? We've got 4 or 5 drivers there still in the fight, certainly for podium places. The fight, though, at the front between Breen and Tanak is one to be savoured this afternoon. What about WRC2? You can see quite a few of those cars behind us. Well, Oliver Solberg led the way this morning. He still leads. His lead now 30 seconds, because that man just behind there, Sami Päivärinta, he had a spin this morning, drops him back a little bit. Solberg's lead 30 seconds over Ole Christian Veiby. So, lots to look out for this afternoon, folks. The weather conditions are perfect. How are the stage conditions going to be? That's the big question. Remember, yesterday we saw a lot of snow, very soft conditions, very difficult indeed. Stay tuned. Dirtfish.com for the afternoon here on Rally Sweden.